Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a little prince named Freddie was born. Prince Freddie was his mother's pride and joy, and all the territory rejoiced at his birth. For they knew that Prince Freddie was going to contribute much to the kingdom, and so it came to be. As the years passed, Prince Freddie grew into a handsome, strong young man.
Strong. Who wrote Strong?
Snow did.
Snow. Very good, Snow.
And soon came the day of Prince Freddie's wedding. Prince Freddie married Princess Janet, and they became King Freddie and Queen Janet. That's the wedding ceremony. The pictures.
That isn't quite how it was, but okay. Looks nice. Okay.
Shortly thereafter, King Freddie and Queen Janet moved into a magical tri-level castle in the countryside. Before long, 3 princesses were born to the king and queen. Princess Juliet, Princess Andrea, and Princess Colleen. That's me.
We think highly of ourselves.
Andrea's the only one with blonde hair. You guys all have brown hair.
And I put my
and her hair's up
crown
much
way
higher.
up high. An afro, yeah. The princesses lived a charmed life, no doubt, with free reign of the castle. King Freddie was a benevolent man, and he always made sure his ladies were well provided for. The princesses and Queen Janet had everything they ever could have wished for and more.
What does it say? No rain.
Because, no rain. Because we had free reign in the house.
Oh,
She put no rain, yeah.
oh, okay.
And the rainbow is pretty hot. Some years passed, and King Freddie and all his intellect and ambition began a lucrative business.
Yeah, I'm just wallowing in money.
King Freddie's work ethic was unparalleled, and his empire grew and grew to astounding heights. His business not only survived, but thrived over the years, even in economic downturn. You see, King Freddie managed both his business and his personal life with integrity, honesty, and generosity. It is known
This
that
really is a fairy tale.
It is known that the king took care of all the people in the land with his big heart, compassion, and riches. Not only did he impart his kindness and success upon his family, but he provided for the churches, the children's hospital, the Special Olympics, and all his men.
Yeah.
King Freddie was undeniably a humble, altruistic man with the biggest heart in the kingdom.
That's the biggest part in the kingdom. Anyway, yeah.
In time, Princess Juliet married Princess Adam, and Princess Colleen...
Princess Adam?
It's a prince.
Is that
Prince.
what you wrote?
No, it says Prince.
Prince Adam and Princess Colleen married Prince Steve, and in due course, King Freddie and Queen Janet were bestowed the gift of grandchildren. Princess Bailey, Princess Sanoa, Princess Allison, and Prince Caden. And again, King Freddie gave and gave to no avail, because that is who the king was. The king and queen dressed their grandchildren in fine fabrics made of silk, cashmeres, and cottons, sent them to the finest classes, and took them to cultural events throughout the land to enrich their lives.
How was Europe last year? How was Paris?
King Freddie was loved by all, but not for what he had, mind you, but for the rich character traits he possessed and shared with others: integrity, compassion, kindness, generosity, altruism, and a powerful work ethic. Nevertheless, the castle fell on hard times every now and then, and King Freddie inevitably was the glue that held the royal brood intact. On occasion, Queen Janet would become despairingly sick and
I've heard this.
Oh, you've heard this?
It says
what? I wanted to leave that out of the reading. What do you say?
Who wrote that? You were the kids.
Sorry.
On occasion, Queen Janet would become despairingly sick, and once even departed.
That hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
And once even departed the West Kingdom. King Freddie did everything for Queen Janet from afar, and soon the Queen sent word across the kingdom by way of messengers that she was in desperate need of aid.
And there's clouds and it's raining.
It's a dark time. King Freddie sprang onto his white stallion and rode day and night. at wind-like speeds until finally he reached in the East Kingdom,
I gotta take a crap.
where he swept her off her feet onto the white stallion and again rode day and night back to the West Kingdom, where he nursed her back to health. Sadly for both parties involved, this scenario replayed itself.
Steve's at a loss here. His reaction's funnier.
He's like, are we supposed to be laughing?
You laugh or cry. This is hilarious. Go ahead.
And yet, King Freddie always seemed to renew his strength and move beyond the past hard times with a fortitude that was superhuman. And well, those princesses, Juliet, Andre, and Colleen, were ever finding themselves knee-deep in financial muck, and in due time...
We're gonna get this published, guys.
Is Ellison laughing?
And in due time, King Freddie was habitually saving them from disastrous economic ruin. Without a doubt, King Freddie was a hero to all. Certainly, the castle and its inhabitants fell on hard times, but mostly the years were good. A good number of King Freddie and Queen Janet's days were filled with a magical type of charm, often ending the days on the veranda in the soft sunlight, with a cool breeze gently blowing above them. I can't read it. Visiting with their children as their grandchildren fluttered amidst the lilies and butterflies. You got it off. Well, my story of King Freddie ends here. I think that you understand now what I was trying to tell you. King Freddie lived an upright life filled with integrity, generosity, and honesty. He was loved by all, a kindred spirit, most assuredly he was. He touched many lives in all his benevolence and compassion. At times he seemed almost, well, larger than life. But in the end, really it must be said that King Freddie was just a man, a fellow human being, just like all of us, trying to make sense of humanity, his identity, and the world around him. I knew him well, and this is his story. And they all lived happily ever after. The end.
Bravo, good story, Andrea.
And it's not done, but the rest you can...
It isn't talking about the almighty chariot Chevelle in there.
Yeah. Where's my chariot?
And these are just qualities you possess, for sure.
All right.